what the fudge? I tried put it on my contacts and yo, I could not. Those are my last pair because I haven't just been remembering to buy contacts. And then dude, my glasses are dirty as I and literally my eyes started burning and then I had to take them out. I'm literally needing to record. I was literally about to try to order them because I'm like, let's try to remember this time. Just remember to do it after this. Hi, hello, what's good? What's popping? It's your girl Drea. Welcome back to In My Heads. Oh my god, I'm so sorry if my eyes look insane. I can't. I don't know why I did that to myself. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I need to just buy contacts. And I'm gonna do this. Dude, follow, subscribe, share, whatever. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. And do whatever you gotta do. If you're here, you're here. Okay. What a time. There's been just so much happening. I'm tired. I'm gonna start with that. I'm tired. If you're here, if you're listening, if you stumble upon, not gonna lie, straight from the jump, I've been talking about the fact that if you're not working on yourself, or if you are working on yourself, you will be able to hop on the train of the separation of consciousness. I know, guys, this is a lot, but consciousness is separating. I cannot explain this right now. I'm so overwhelmed by all the senses that I'm experiencing. My eyes being up, like my tea is like my chai tea is looking at me, and it just I love chai tea so much. Why is chai tea so delicious like that? Oh my god, you guys, I'm experiencing so many things. And then like my lashes are sticking together. I'm having a great time as per usual. What was I talking about? I was talking about, yes, the separation of consciousness, and the fact that 2024, 2025, and probably like maybe next year, if you're still looking. I'm pretty sure. I have to do some research. But if you're working on yourself, you're going to be making it into the collective of people who will be able to unite and just have a great old time, in this new age of Aquarius. Because before that, all this capitalism, hurt, annoyance, wars, all of that shit, man, it was under certain planets doing other things. And now that it's moving to Aquarius, well, we're going to have a great old time, guys. Okay. But wow, I haven't been sleeping. I'm talking about this because there are symptoms that you could be experiencing. My sleep has been weird, and it's not having. My dreams have been insane. There's a bunch of other ones. If I find them, I will put them on the screen, and if I don't, I don't, because most likely I'll forget, or I'll remember when I see this, and then you know what? Let me be nice to future me. Future me, you got this. But now that I'm here, why do I feel like I'm low? Now that I'm here, I'm gonna attempt to put my glasses on again because I really got upset, but I can't see, and I don't like that. Wow, I feel alive. I can see. Y'all, if you have a 20/20 vision, even a 19/20, even a 17/20, an 18, why did I skip? Even an 18/20, I'm really happy for you. You don't know how good you have it, and you better be grateful. I'm grateful that I'm in a place where I'm able to figure that out. Like, I think about people in other countries who have what I got, myopia. Is that how you say it in English? Myopie. Être myope. And I think about that to people in other countries are people who don't have the means to be able to, me about to order my freaking contacts or just buy glasses because, speaking of that, I gotta buy new glasses. But I am grateful because I have the means to get that shit. Imagine if I couldn't. That's one. I've spoken about this before. One of my biggest fear is what's English? Is not to be able to see. Dude, don't know. But I'm grateful that I'm able to do that, because wow, this past week has been really fun. I mean, clap. You know what? I want to send a big shout out to my big girly Seamoss. Let me put myself to the side. Seamoss is one of the most incredible plants that exists out there, and I'm pretty sure it's saving me. It's saving me for so many reasons. If you're in Canada, I'm gonna put the link in the description. But moss up your life. Shout out you guys, the Seamoss guy. Those are the people. They're in Toronto. This is where I buy my Seamoss from, and I mean black owned Seamoss in Canada. I mean, I could. How can I not shout this out? Of course, I'm not being paid to do this, but I'm doing this out of the fact that I just love this, and I want people to know how good it is for you. And I mean, there's different colors. Like, the different colors of Seamoss do different things. I have been just on the gold Seamoss. I mean, gold Seamoss is the one that's like the most commonly used. It tastes like nothing. I like to just put it in my smoothie. You can put it in, if you make your own homemade salad dressing, you can put it in that. Like, it's truly like, it feels like applesauce when you prep it. I make my own gel. I prefer to make my own gel just because I know exactly what's going in it. And if you want to buy the gel, you can buy it from that place. Moss up your life. If you're in Canada, buy it from that place. I think they ship in the States. I don't know about the other countries, but I recommend them here in Canada. Dude, I mean, Seamoss has, out of the top of my head, I'm pretty sure the body needs like 105 nutrients a day, and Seamoss has 92 of them. And you only need to take 2 tablespoons a day of that beautiful thing. It has all of them. Most of them. And the different colors do different things. The gold one, I mean, it is high content of iron, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. And speaking of that, I know this is why I didn't have the craziest PMS last week. Do you guys realize that last week's episode I was PMSing? Because I just finished my period. How insane is that? You guys have seen previous PMS episodes, and it has not been cute. I was feeling fresh as fuck. I barely felt it. I'm pretty sure Seamoss is the thing that's been saving my brain in terms of that, but because of the iron, and I mean all these things, the iron, the calcium, the potassium, the magnesium, like you need all those things as a woman to be like, for your hormones to be supported, and like it's good for your thyroid support. I'm pretty sure I had thyroid issues at some point, and I mean, I want to keep a good metabolism, and it's truly been helping me for that as well, and for the good health. I love a good golden for the gut health. They have the purple Seamoss. Purple Seamoss is great for the antioxidants in the hair. I mean, it because of the deep blue and purple. If you didn't know that, it's great for stress and inflammation. It's good for the bone and heart health. We love that, and it's good. It's anti-inflammatory. So I mean, in other words, snatched. If you want to speak in body terms, snatched. If you want to be snatched, you want to get the purple Seamoss. And then the green Seamoss, I mean, it has chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is just so good for you, because if you have a bit of a smelly sweat, that one will help you with that, because it detoxifies you, and then it's like a natural deodorant. So you want to do that. It's great for your skin. And then I mean, it's also, chlorophyll is an energy boost. I have been on the Goldie, but today I got to order the full spectrum, so you get to have all 3 of them in one pack. And why haven't I been doing this? I don't know. I think it's because I really wanted to focus on my gut health and my metabolism, because coming back from my eating disorder and of my starving myself, my metabolism was all kind of fudged up. So I mean, in a cookie house, we take care of ourselves. So to be able to rebalance my body, I gotta take care of it. And Seamoss is like, she's the best girly. You don't need those supplements. You don't need like all these boxes of supplements that people are taking every day. They could just take Seamoss. All the girlies that you see, they're like, I take the zinc, I take the blah, I take the blah, I take the blah, I take the blah, and you see that they have like a drawer full of them pills. They just need Seamoss. So Get that shit. Get it, just get it. It's great. Shout out. I don't know what I would do without it. It's been so good. And seeing the difference, I can feel the difference. Okay. And it's been month. I mean, I've been good. I've been pretty consistent since the beginning of the year. I mean, since I stopped drinking. So yeah. Watch me in a year. Whoa. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, wow, me in a year, so excited. My skin is gonna be happy. My body's gonna be happy. Everybody's gonna be happy. Everybody's gonna feel great. Everybody's gonna be great. My brain is gonna be happy. Like the fact that I haven't been PMSing the fudge out. Am I still irritated? Yeah. Ask my man. He gonna tell you. I still get a bit. Yeah. I get a bit. But then I'm not mean though. I'm not mean. I'm irritated. And if you say stupid shit to me, or if I'm just, dude, like, I'm pretty sure I got upset at my pen falling on the floor. So, I mean, take it for what it is. Anything is going to freaking trigger me to the fullest. And I'm just not going to be happy at all with anything. But that's because your girl is tired. So take care of your girl. You know, be like my man. He's nice. He takes care of me. And he makes me feel nice. And that's all you can ask for, you know. And what I did when I was by myself, I still took care of myself. That meant I'm staying home. I'm doing nothing. I'm eating what I want, and I'm making sure it's still balanced, you know. But I'm still gonna get my treat or two, and then I'm just gonna be watching reality TV the entire day, and I'm gonna chill. Oh, if I'm working and it's my first day of my period and it's not a day that I'm at home, I'm taking a day off. I don't care. Why do you think you have the paid vacations? If you have that, and if you don't have that, still take care of yourself, because money is going to find you regardless. Whenever you stop yourself from living or from taking care of yourself because you're worried about money, this is why you're not getting more money. So, I mean, don't fucking worry about it. It'll come. Take care of yourself, because I say it a lot, and I say it to a lot of people, and especially to the hustle people out there who are on the hustle culture. Good for you, but for real, take your breaks. Take your breaks. And when I mean a break, I mean like 2 days in a row of doing nothing, of doing just things that make you feel good and that have nothing to do with business or work. This is what I mean by rest. And you really, really need that, because how are you going to enjoy your money if your body doesn't work? How are you going to enjoy all those millions that you're going to make, and all this money and all these great experiences that you're working so hard to bring for the people that you love? How are you going to enjoy that or get to that if your body shuts down once in a while because you haven't been listening to it? Your body gets sick when you don't get enough rest. Your body's going to make you get the rest. So a lot of people get ill as fuck, like chronic illness, because they have not taken the rest and because they keep things inside. So what should you be doing to stay healthy, guys? Let's say it together. Cuss somebody out, take a rest day. Cuss somebody else and take a rest day. Always cuss the people out. I mean, if you have to. Sometimes you also just need to journal about it. And that's also great. That's also like the best thing that you need to be doing. Yeah, you know? Yeah, try that sometime. So that's like what's been truly saving me is Seamoss. And shout out to the Seamoss guy, mossupyourlife.ca. I'm gonna put it in the description if you're in Canada. And I'm pretty sure if you're in the States, they might also send it to you. But I don't know how this works. I haven't been looking at this. Look at it on our website. How about that? Yeah, they're not paying me to talk to y'all. So, I mean, the least I could do is tell you, but like, don't push it. I'm remembering what I wanted to talk about, you guys. So, as you know, I've been back at the gym, or maybe I haven't talked about it, but I've been back at the gym, and just simply for the fact that like I just miss it. You know, as a lady who's been doing sports, my entire life, I went to high school where I was in a sports program. So like, I've been doing the lifting, the gym, and the like exercising with the people. So, you know, I've just been missing it. You know, I've been missing it, and I've been needing more than, the kettlebell that I have at home. It's been nice on the like really colder days. However, I truly have been missing just being at the gym. For me, because of my past experience with sports and fitness and everything, being at the gym kind of energizes me to do my maybe it's because of all the conditioning of like being in competition with anybody that's doing the sports around you. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows what's the psychology around that, but it's been nice to go back, and it's been insane. Speaking of working on yourself and trying to be better than who you were yesterday, than who you were a year ago, because the only competition that exists in the world is you. You're the only person against you. Like, it's you versus you, okay? The competition, what's the word? Competing? Dude, that's the one thing I hate about English. Competition, competing, and why? Why does it have to sound 1,000 different ways for the same freaking word? English, figure yourself out. I'm getting pissed off. Because like, why I'm here stumbling because my French brain is like competition, competitionner, like it stays the same word. But you English people, you gotta just competitive, competition, and then competitive. Like, what's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? What's going on? So the only competition that exists is you in this world. So I always like to observe what's going on around me, and there's a guy at the gym, you guys. There's a guy at the gym. I'm not going to tell you which gym I'm going to, but I've been going to this gym on and off for the past 7 years. So I mean, if you know, you know. There's a guy at the gym. Okay. I mean, if I can describe him, I mean, he's your typical tall, lighter black, because he's not light skinned, but he's just like a lighter dark niggas, and then who thinks he's pouchon. How can I use the word pouchon to explain in English? Who thinks he's like the shit. Not the shit is not good enough to explain pouchon. Pouchon has like there's a certain connotation with the word pouchon, you know. The guy is, guys, figure it out, okay? But he just thinks he's a pretty boy, okay? I think pretty boy might be the best way to describe what this guy like, pretty boy, that, whatever. I've been going to this gym for the past 7 years, on and off. I'm 95% sure that man is older than me, because he's homies with another guy that I know, and that man is like, has been in his 30s for as long as I've known him. So like, he's probably in his mid 30s. Okay. Why are you in your mid? And he's in his mid 30s, and you know the type of man that only hits on children. Like, I remember when I started being at the gym and he tried to hit on me who was like fresh out of my super abusive relationship, and I was 21, and I know he was in his late 20s, early 30s back then, okay? And it's gonna be like 8 years this year, okay? This is gonna be 8 years ago. So the nigga is older, okay? And still hitting on 19-year-olds? Question mark? Because I'm telling you, when I say on and off, it's because like there was a time when I ended up working out at home, and then I was going, and every time that I went, he was chit-chatting or just roaming around just another tiny girl, okay? And it's always a beautiful, he has no race. Like, not that he has no race. What am I talking about? He has no preference. As long as you're a child, and I'm not saying a child, but like, not gonna lie, they're like 19, between 18 to like 22. Okay, that's his like choice of age, and you gotta just be fit. Okay, you just gotta have a cute little tight ass and a tight little bod. And every single time it's been a different girl. Okay. And I've seen this even when I was going consistently. This guy has been like the gym is his like predatory island for him to like just collect girls. And I say that because last week and for the past 3 weeks, 3 weeks or 4 weeks or so, I want to say 3 weeks because it don't last that long. He gon' work the girls up. He gon' probably put his dirty peen in them, and then he gonna be like, "You're dirty, yuck." Next, okay, and that's exactly what happened. It's really unfortunate for that girl because she's so cute, little cute Asian girl. She's probably like in her early 20s, like probably 20 or just like 19, and you know. She got hooked, you know. She fell for the, oh my god, an older guy is giving me attention because I'm that bitch. He must think it must be because I'm that bitch, so that's why he's hitting on me. So like, of course I'm gonna like go for it because I'm that bitch, because I'm a like, wow, I know there's like older better girls out there around that I see every day, but like he went for me, so like clearly it's because I'm that girl. No, that's because you're young and impressionable, and because your like frontal lobe is not cooked, so you can't see through the games, you know. So that's the only reason, babe. And because you're cute, of course, and because you're probably smelling like you're at the gym to like gain your confidence and to get a guy because you're needing the confidence. So like he's giving you exactly what you want, and you're falling. Like, you know, you're eating it. You're like you're eating it. Okay, you're eating it. And last week I was like, ooh, last week I felt like he was really starting to hone in. He was really starting to get into, I could tell that he had cooked the girl. And ooh, I went yesterday and the energy was tense. The energy was very tense. And mind you, this entire time, through the years, I don't know what, y'all gotta tell me why men like to do this. Men, boys, whatever. No, they're boys, okay. Men ain't gonna do that. Until you acting properly and you're making sense, you're gonna be just a boy, okay? So, until then. Gotta tell me why boys like to hit on girls but then stare at you the entire time. What is that about? You're talking to a girl, you're with a girl, why are you looking at me? Focus on your girl. Why are you looking at me? And then especially black men with like girls of other races. Like, what the fuck? Leave me alone. I'm minding my business, and this guy is like chit-chatting the girl, and like obviously he's gonna put himself where she's like her back is facing me, but like he can face me, and he's just gonna be looking at me while talking. And I'm like, chit-chat your girl. Leave me alone. I'm like, dude, I always, and then I look at myself, it's like, do I have something on me? What the is it? Be with your girl. Damn. Y'all gotta stop doing that. But yeah, yesterday when I went, it was not that. Oh, you can tell that the deal has been dealt, and he went, he was like, I don't want you anymore. Because she was just working out, and I could feel the daggers that she was sending him, because he was right across. He was doing bench, chit-chatting the other younger boys, because like, you know, he's the older dude trying to be impressionable with the younger dudes as well, because, you know, it's making him feel important and like respected, because he's not getting it from like people his age, and you know what I mean, you know, it's probably like a lot. We all know what it is. And so she was just and girl, you don't have to do all of that. He was just chit-chatting the guys, and again, staring at me. Leave me alone. I know throughout the years, I've never paid him any dust. I've never paid this man dust. And the few times that he's talked to me, he tried to open the conversation, and then I just, yuck. And ever since, take the L and move on. Leave me alone. And it's really insane, because like, to think that like, it's been since 2017 that you're collecting girls at the gym. And at the rate he's going, this is like a girl every month and a half. A girl every month and a half, 2 months. And it's been, let's do a calculation, you guys. And that's from the gym, okay? So, like, I'm sure he's chit-chatting other girls, okay? So, it's been 7 years. There's 12 months in a year. Let's say that it's one girl every 2 months, okay? That would be 6 girls a year, okay? It's been 7 years. That's already 42 girls from the gym. You know he does that out there to other girls. You know he does that out there with other girls. And the only reason I'm talking to him about this, because I feel like I'm talking about this for a reason. First of all, yuck. Figure yourself out. But also to the girlies, be aware of men like that, okay? Be aware of men that will lick your butthole and like trying to make you feel special, but then also may give you mixed signals. And then they're also going to make the second... Ooh. Also, I mean, you're also gonna have to go through it. It is what it is. You gotta learn your lesson, or else you're never gonna learn. But at least so it doesn't happen so many times, and you're aware of what the bullshit is. I mean, I'ma tell you. Okay. If our ew. Oh my god, that was so. Do you guys see that? That was so gross. I put. If you're an audio listener, you weren't able to see what happened. I just put the biggest glob of lip gloss on my lip, and like that shit, like I almost ate that. That could have been that could have been my breakfast. And like now it's everywhere, but you can't really see it. Oh no, you totally can. You gotta avoid niggas like that. You gotta avoid. First of all, if you're in your early 20s or 19 and there's a guy in his late 20s chit-chatting you, making you feel special, run. Always and forever. There is no reason for a man in his late 20s chit-chatting a girl in her early 19, that's 19 or 20. There's no reason for that. Because I know enough men in their late 20s, aka my age, okay, that are gonna be like, ew, no, those are little girl. I want a women in my life, okay? It's just normal thinking. Most of the time, it's because you're impressionable and you've had no boyfriend, so like you're easy to manipulate. You're easy to basically. They want to like impress you, show you things you've never done before. They want to be your first, so you're like always hooked on them forever. I mean, it is what it is. There's guys, obviously not all men. This is a not all men situation, of course. But a lot of times, babe, like for real, just be a tiny girly and just go for guys your age. Just go for guys your age until you're 25. 25, maybe start exploring a little older, but to the girlies that are like between 18 and 25, date guys your age. Leave the older men alone, okay? And if older men keep coming for you, you're not special, babe, okay? It's just because they want to manipulate you, okay? You could be special. I'm sure there are those rare, very rare occasions, but even then, I still don't believe it's a okay one, because there's a power dynamic difference. Big power dynamic difference. Why? Because they're older and they have lived a lot, so they know how to manipulate people your age. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just a recipe for a disaster. And this is coming from me who was 19 with a guy that was like 5 years older than me. But like, even that was a lot, because he was able to manipulate me, and then he tried to kill me, and then, you know, we all know the story. We all know we're here. We've been through this. But that was the only reason I was talking about that, because that guy collects girls, and I can feel the way the girlies are feeling after, and it truly makes me, I mean, it upsets me, because girly solidarity, I mean, of course I'm gonna feel that, and of course it's gonna be devastating to see. However, is it gonna be a beautiful lesson for her? Yeah. Is she gonna learn from it? She better. If she doesn't, it's gonna happen again, and then it just is what it is. Oh my god, speaking of things, Y'all, I made myself like a homemade cough syrup, and it's just like onions, garlic that you let sit and ferment a bit in like honey. Great. It's lovely. I haven't tried it yet, so I'll try it at some point. I'll try it and I'll let you know how it is. But what are you talking about? Yes, speaking of cycles that are coming back, we are in the pre-shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. Our favorite girly. She's not scary. She is just there to teach you and bring you things you gotta learn from. Girly. Mercury retrograde is coming back, and my only take on that is to just obviously don't sign anything. Let me see when the retrograde is, because I know it's coming and I really need to figure out what's going on with that. Okay, yeah, actually, one of my favorite lady on the internet who gives me guidance and such, Zodi underscore am, so ZZZ ZODI underscore AM. She gives great insight on, astrologically speaking, things that are going on, so I strongly suggest you to follow her. But she's able to, tell us things that are happening right now. Okay, we're in the Venus retrograde, which, the Venus retrograde is mainly regarding your relationships. I can find something for you. So, the Venus retrograde is personal. Venus strips away all illusions, revealing the undeniable truth about who genuinely values you, who sees your worth, and where energy is poured without return. The lesson is clear. Love yourself enough to choose carefully. Your energy is valuable. Your time is irreplaceable. Your heart space is sacred. Give it to those who truly deserve it. During this time, you also can expect ending old unhealthy love patterns, breaking cycles of overgiving, chasing inconsistency, and mistaking intensity for true connection. Y'all, this definitely has been one of the things that I've had to learn the most. Because now that I'm in something that makes more sense, now that I'm in something that is healthy, that is sacred, and that makes sense, it was not the intensity that I've used to feel all the time. That intensity was unhealthy as hell. That shit that you guys think is passion, that shit ain't passion. It's just your body being like, alert, 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 or go away. It shouldn't be that insane. It should be a slow pacing, going steady, going up forever and always. It shouldn't be like no. It should be a slow, steady up all the time. Will it do this sometimes? Yes, but it's always going up, and the intensity is now always that insane. Another thing you can expect is becoming unavailable to some one-sided connections. Yes, deeper self-love and care loving yourself. Oh, sorry, my bad. Deeper self-love and care. So more self-love and self-care. And then loving yourself the way you wish others had or would. And then, if you need confirmation numbers, you have 333, 12, 12, 44, and 99. And this energy is going to be there until April 12th. Be grateful for that. I'm grateful for it. I think this is an incredible time, and I'm excited about it. Just know that for the Mercury retrograde, and even to continue on the Venus retrograde, accept it, flow with it. Understand that there's things that are just happening for the greater good. And those are just things that need to happen, They're just necessary for your growth. They're necessary for you to get up another level and to just be happy, because at the end of the day, whatever falls away is necessary to fall away. Like, it just is what it is. Like, I don't know how else to explain it to you. This is just one of those things that when you give a lot of love and when you have a lot of love to give, you definitely are hoping that it will come back somehow, some way, you know. And I think it's truly necessary to make sure that you're surrounded by the right people who want the right intentions, who have the right wishes for you. Because it's easy to, when you feel like you're lonely, or when you feel like you're alone, or when you feel like you don't have enough people on your side, you're just gonna accept things that come around. Don't accept just anything. Don't accept just things because you don't want to be alone. That's not nice. That's not nice to you. That's not nice to your inner child. That's not nice to your inner teen. You want to make sure that the whole gang is feeling loved and appreciated, and that it feels reciprocated. And so the Venus retrograde is here for that. She gonna do that for you, okay? And as for the Mercury retrograde, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ew, what was that? What was that? Okay, let's see. Ooh, wow, this is pretty. I have nothing for the retrograde, but everything I can tell you guys that it's not that bad unless you resist and unless you force shit to continue. The Mercury retrograde is here to bring cycles that need to be closed. Simple as that. If you, and some things can happen during the pre-shadow phase, which is right now. The shadow phase is 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. We are in the pre. Things you think you've dealt with that are clearly not dealt with are gonna come back for you to deal with them and for you to do something different. It's all that it is. If you keep responding to the same to it the same way, it'll keep being worse every retrograde, okay? And I'm speaking from experience. You know how I say, you guys, that I had an on and off bullshit situation for 5 years? Every Mercury retrograde, even before I even was aware of the retrograde, because I went back to look at some dates and I was like, oh my god, those dates were significant, because the retrograde was trying to tell me that, like, nigga, this nigga ain't shit. Move on. And every time I was like, no, but like maybe I can change him with my energy. Bitch, no. If change was supposed to happen because you are around, it would have happened. And now that I'm in a situation where, yeah, I can see that, like, each other's presence elevates the other person to heal and to do better. Yeah, I can see how that freaking works. But when it's just a one-sided thing, baby, you're just going to drain yourself. You're just going to drain yourself. And then you're going to be upset, and you're going to be upset at him or at her or at them. Guess what? You're not upset at them. You're upset at yourself. Because what did I say last week? You're upset at yourself because you allowed it. So in this Mercury retrograde, let's pick up ourselves and let's do better. Okay, you guys, let's do better. And I really don't have anything else, you guys, because I've just been doing my thing. Obviously winter is ending. The new year is coming. I celebrate the new year on March 20th. Which is spring equinox, which is the beginning of the new astrological year. This is when I celebrate the new year. Until then, I gotta clean, I gotta get rid of things, I gotta prepare, I gotta just make new space for the beautiful things. Not only that, March. This month of March has so many planets in doing things and placed in a certain way to shake up everything, your life, whatever you do. The planets are placed like that right now. So March is going to be shake the fuck up. So we're going to be doing this together. We're going to be in this together. You guys know. I'm not going to talk about it in every episode, but you guys know what's been on my mind. You guys know what I'm trying to bring into my life. And so yesterday I made a step towards that. We'll see if I get anything from it. Everything in due time. I'm just trying to put myself out there. And we'll see. I need to let things unfold, but I also need to wait for the new year. I'm just going to wait. We'll see. We'll see what the universe has to offer. And for quiz of the day today, where I want to know which Friends character I am. I have been jumping back into Friends because it is one of my comfort shows that I have not watched in a long time. And I'm gonna just do the main characters because I cannot go too far into the other characters until I finish the show, because my man is not that far. It's the first time that he watches it, and that's the beauty of being with somebody who didn't have cable growing up, because I get to show him all the shows that were great. I get to rewatch it and relive them, and he gets to enjoy them for the first time. It's a win-win everywhere. Okay, so that's another thing for people. When you're, don't expect somebody to be perfect. You want somebody that adds to your life. You don't want the same person that you are. Does that make sense? Like, obviously having the same values is have the same values, but in terms of like who they are as a person, accept somebody that's different. Be open. They're gonna bring a lot to your life. They're gonna complete. That's why it's like when they say that like a relationship, it's not that like two people make one. It's that like your two people are one by themselves and it makes a great partnership. That's what it should be. Okay, and guys, like, don't, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna put the link into the description, and we're gonna do it together. So I want to know which Friends main character I am. Okay, so let's do it. First, choose a color. Y'all know I'm not even gonna say the color. There's pink, gray, blue, yellow, gold, brown, black, purple, green, orange, red, teal. Y'all know I'm a green girl. Easy. Next, choose the animal you feel the most connected to. Giant panda, chameleon. I prefer to say it in French, chameleon. Penguin, fox, horse, flamingo, tiger, dolphin, owl, squirrel, rabbit, elephant. It's very hard to say. You know what? Chameleon. I've always considered myself one because I feel like I can adapt myself in every and all situation. I feel like I can, put me in a room full of people that are not like me, and I'm still gonna figure it out, and we're still gonna be friends in the end. That's just how I move. That's how I do things. Am I extra social and am I like the queen of networking? No, because I don't like to just talk to everybody. If I don't like your vibe, I'm not gonna talk to you. But choose a dessert to eat: tiramisu, pastel de nata, strawberry ice cream, chocolate brownie, creme brulee, carrot cake, molten chocolate cake, lemon tart, macaron, apple pie, Oreo cupcake, vanilla cheesecake. I go off of the picture and what they are. I'm not a strawberry ice cream girl. The chocolate brownie, she's cool, she's fine. These days, the carrot cake, it's not my family carrot cake because it has icing on it. Icing on carrot cake is fucking gross. Your carrot cake doesn't need icing if it's just good on its own, So I'm just gonna go with the tiramisu because I've been definitely on a tiramisu vibe these days. It's been great. I love it. Delicious. Choose the movie genre you like the most. So, Western, science fiction, mystery, musical, comedy, action, drama, fantasy, romance, horror, thriller, and adventure. Not gonna lie. I know I've always said that I'm a horror girl, but And however, not all horror are good, but all thrillers are very good in my opinion. A science fiction thriller, pretty good. Fantasy thriller, pretty good. Like horror thriller for me, the best. Psychological horror thriller, wow, you're speaking my language. But I feel like, but the thing, because psychological movies and like the supernatural movies, they're not always considered horror. They're oftentimes considered thrillers because it's thrilling. So I'm gonna go with thriller. That was an insane face that I made. I'm really sorry, guys. I saw that, and that's a scary thing that I did. Choose a country to visit: Ireland, Chile, Japan, Japan, Australia, Tanzania. Oh my God, Tanzania, Italy, Cuba, France, Norway, Botswana, India, South Korea. Okay. Why did the page reload? Okay, so we said green. We said chameleon. We said tiramisu. We said thriller. We said, okay, this is where I was picking because right now I see Chile, I see Tanzania, and I see Botswana. You know, this is what I see. And I see Cuba too, because Cuba too is interesting. I feel like this is really hard. Choose a country to visit. Like I would choose one of those four countries, but it's very, very difficult at the moment. Well, I'll choose Chile because I've been wanting to go to Chile. The reason why I didn't choose anywhere in Africa is because my parents are moving there. I'll have plenty of time to visit all those beautiful places. So I'm choosing Chile for now. Choose the living room you vibe the most with. Okay, let's see. So there's like that girly, okay, I don't know how I can describe all of them. So that first one, it's stylish, it's whatever, she's cute, and it's like teal walls. The other one is a brown with like woody accent. The other one is very grandma. The other one is like very, very, very boring grays and black, like no character, no nothing. The other one is very much giving family house. One of them is giving like cabin in the woods. And then girls, I can't explain all of them because that would just be a lot of talking. But if I could choose the vibe of any of these, my goodness, this is difficult because none of them are super great. Like I like this one because it has like a nice pinky-ish carpet and the windows are big, and y'all know me, I love me some big ass windows. It's great, and there's plants. I love it. Wherever there's plants, that's very great, because I need plants. And to be honest, there's only 2 of them that have plants, and there's 3 of them who have plants. I think I'm gonna go with this one that has the most plants, whatever. It has some color, it's fun. Choose something fun to do. Have a spa day, go to a concert, go to the beach, go fishing, museum, bake cookies, play mini golf, horseback riding, shopping, movie marathon, bowling, make candles. Spa day is fun. Concert, if you're talking Oshiaga with my bestie, always down. Go to the beach, always down. Museum down. There's a lot of these things that I'm down to do. What are you asking me? Are you asking me today? Today, winter, it's gross outside. I would either do spa. Am I going on a trip? Most likely not. So it has to be something here. The mini golf inside is fun, but again, it's gross outside. It's actually kind of warm today. But it's like definitely like a shopping, make candles. Make candles could be fun. And this type of weather today, making candles could actually be very fun. Choose a fruit to eat. Peaches, mangoes, pear, blueberries, watermelon, apples, cherries, pineapples, lemons, kiwi, strawberries, bananas. Out of these, ooh, that mango looks pretty good. I'll have to go with the mango because it looks really fucking delicious. It was that or the cherry, you know. Choose a supporting character from Friends. Okay, so there's Estelle, Richard, Carol, Susan, Gunter, Mike, Frank Jr., Jack, David, Emily, Janice, Judy. Ooh. I mean, Janice is really funny. Personally, I don't hate Janice. I'm so not a Janice hater. I think she's sweet. I think she's really funny. Is she a bit kooky? Yeah, but like, are we not all? And her laugh, is it annoying? I think I'm really of a Janice girl. I'll pick Janice because she's fun. Judy's a fucking rude ass bitch. I hate Monica's mom. She's fucking mean. I don't like her. Emily's whatever. She's boring a bit. Jack, he's forgettable. David is very forgettable. Frank Jr. is a bit weird. Mike is forgettable. Gunter is just weird. Susan, she's fine. Carol, she's fine. Yeah, I'm definitely choosing Janice. Such an easy choice. Lastly, choose a drink. Can I see all of them, please? Thank you. So there's easy apple. Okay, so there's hot apple cider, chamomile tea, chai, espresso, green tea, mulled wine, latte, lemon tea, tea with milk, pumpkin latte, hot chocolate cappuccino. I'm going with the chai tea because I'm raving about it. Who am I? I got Ross. You're dependable, stubborn, logical, and organized. I got Ross. Well, me and my man are truly made for each other because he also got Ross. And I was like, haha, you got Ross. Well, haha, me now, eh? Right? Okay. Well, you guys, this was so fun. I feel so good. I feel hopeful. You know, I've been doing a lot of journaling. I've been keeping up with my journaling. I've been keeping up with my fitness. I've been keeping up with my Seamoss. And I feel myself coming back to my spark. Is it too early to say that I feel like I'm getting my spark back? I mean, obviously there's other things that need to happen for this to happen, but I feel like I'm on the right track of getting my spark back, and I'm really excited about it. Obviously the key to me getting here was self-awareness, and I will always say this: self-awareness is the key to being a good person, to yourself first and then to others. And it's truly the key to finding peace within yourself. And I truly encourage you to be vulnerable with yourself, be real with yourself. There was a time when I struggled to just accept that I suck, and then one day I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, yeah, you fucking suck, and this is all happening to you because you are allowing it to happen. And that is self-awareness. And once you're past that, I mean, you guys, it only brings beautiful things. So good luck with that. Hey, it's almost a new year. Let's celebrate together. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. This is still the best thing ever. I still love doing this so much, and I'm excited to see where this all goes. Have a beautiful day. You take care. You stay beautiful. You stay sexy. Yes.